Right now, we're just a couple steps away from Preterm, the busiest abortion clinic in the state of Ohio, where 1/3 of all the abortions in the state of Ohio are actually performed. I started this ministry about a year ago when I started coming down here, and I felt rather despondent. I was wondering what can be done to help organize, as I noticed this was a rudderless ship for advocates down here on the sidewalk, that there was no guidance, no training whatsoever. And I work in the travel industry, so I'm all over the country, and all these big cities I was going to, if I noticed a unified, strong presence on the sidewalk, I'd talk to the people out there and say, who are you guys with? And it was always the same answer: Sidewalk Advocates for Life. And I was just amazed by that. So I reached out to the national team and interviewed with them and became the latest program leader here in the city of Cleveland. We started this back in December of 2020, and the change has been amazing. We now see a cohesive, unified message with trained advocates out there, and it's just going to continue to grow. God is on the move here. This is such a fantastic program that has been such a blessing for the pro-life movement here in Cleveland.
This is our local abortion facility in Columbus, Georgia. We have been using the Sidewalk Advocates for Life outreach program for 5 years or so now, and we've seen a huge change in mothers choosing life at the abortion facility. And in 2020, we saw 40 mothers choose life. So we know that the method of Sidewalk Advocates for Life is effective. It's truly changed our community from being maybe an anti-abortion community to truly being the hands and feet of Christ as a pro-life community. It's built bridges amongst the different denominations. The mothers feel loved. We had a mom just last week come in and say, hey, I had an abortion 2 years ago and I'm pregnant again, and you're the first place I thought of. So if moms are coming back after the fact to find help the next time, that's a game changer.
Hello everybody, this is Chris Davis coming to you on the sidewalk outside the what used to be the abortion facility in Bossier City. I've been the longtime program advisor for the Shreveport-Bossier area. I think that very first year, our saves numbers, we had a program before in sidewalk counseling and we were doing relatively well. But after the training from Lauren and her group from Sidewalk Advocates for Life, our saves numbers tripled. That same thing can happen for you. We had one of the most amazing experiences that I've ever had, never even seen any or heard anything like it before. But we had 4 cars kind of lined up, and each one rolled down their window and asked us for help. The first one was a couple, a man who said he was not bringing his girlfriend back to this place again. They were having the baby. The next one was a woman who worked there. She said, can you help me find a new job? We said, gladly. The next one was another woman who said she was having her baby. And the last one I remember was a family of 3 that found out they were pregnant today, decided to keep the baby, and now became a family of 4. Without the training from Sidewalk Advocates for Life, we wouldn't have been able to handle 3 or 4 cars right in a row. Bam, 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 bam. We learned how to talk to the workers. We learned how to talk to the men. Many abortions are avoided by talking to the man and telling him to give the woman encouragement, letting her know that she can do this. And by the grace of God, we've had about 150 or so of those type of conversations right here in Bossier and also in Shreveport. The majority of that is due to the effectiveness of the approach from Sidewalk Advocates for Life.